The new season only moments away. But which team will stamp their authority on this one today? We will soon find out. Stay tuned for all the action.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective league seasons about to get underway. It's AEK Athens up against PAOK.
Well, thanks, Derek. What a start to the campaign this should be. And talking to some of the away fans, they believe this will be a good season for them.
Can't miss, surely. Couldn't quite hang on. In it goes at the second time of asking. But the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment.
Well, when you look at this again, there's two things wrong defensively about this. First of all, the goalkeeper should not be parrying it into a dangerous area, and the defenders have to be sharper to get to the knockdown. It's not good defending all round.
One 0 then. And a fine tackle. Oh, he looks threatening. Can he put it away? It was on its way in. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? And the keeper more than equal to the task. Just a matter. Of thumping it away. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, the fans want to see a shot, and the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Corner taken. And a goal to level this contest. All even. And he's in. Nicely timed tackle. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Real chance. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. And he read it well, intercepting it. Opportunity. Well, he clearly wants to complete his hat-trick, Stuart.
Well, he's been fantastic up to now. You'd think it's going to come if he gets another opportunity.
Well, getting very close to the half-time interval, and it's a narrow lead for the visitors to this point. Stuart, how would you assess what we've seen?
Well, it's been a good first half so far, and they've been the better side, certainly going forward. They now just need to keep playing with intensity right.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. Can they create something? And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. The first half here comes to an end. Well, we're picking him out for a reason. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Plenty of support here. Can he get one back? And diving to thwart him.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
Played over. Clearing is away. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Can they use it to their advantage? Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. And a big breaking story to pass along to you. I can tell you that Piotr Zielinski has completed his move to West Ham United.
Well, at £30 million or thereabouts.
Can they cover up? Well, without putting too fine a point on it, he's missed it. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And into the last 30 minutes now. And collected time.
Both sides will have spent the break knowing that today is their first chance to take the season by the reins. Fans have been streaming into the stadium and we're just moments from kickoff.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective league seasons about to get underway. It is Olympique Lyonnais up against Hoffenheim.
Well, thanks, Derek. Always good to be with you on the opening day of the season. But I just sense from these away fans that this is going to be a tough campaign for their team. They'll certainly need to get off to a decent start, otherwise they could be in trouble.
The Olympique Lyonnais starting lineup.
Well, they're going to play with
Oh, wait a moment, Stuart. Look at what's happening. Big chance it is. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
1-0 then. Real chance. Can he convert? Couldn't grab hold of it. And problem solved for now. Good tackle. Well, getting the ball forward. A gift for any goalkeeper. Mitoma. And players waiting in the centre. Well, he keeps going. Well, he didn't catch it badly, but certainly questions to be asked about the lack of accuracy there. Kaoru Mitoma. Perfect challenge. Now, options are plenty. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. And a goal to square the game into the seat stuff. Oh, what an opportunity. Surely. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. He's in behind. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. So back underway at 3-1. defensive cover there on the flank. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Oh, in with a chance. Can he convert? And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the counter looks on here, options available. And they know they need to stop him, but they dealt with the threat posed. Well, he's beaten his opponent. Can he finish? Well, not great on the accuracy front. Goal kick here. Oh, he's through here. Safe pair of hands, did his job. He's got to score! Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Well read to win possession back. And teammates around him. And the decision is one of offside here. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's... Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Gives it a go. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Being egged on by the crowd. Still a chance. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Regained possession. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Good looking cross. And both hands on it, good goalkeeping. And it has been a priority for Tottenham to get this deal over the line. And apparently everything now signed and agreed, Stuart.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both him and the club. Let's hope he makes an impact fairly quickly.
Just wanted to get it out of there. Opportunity here. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And a fine tackle. That's a good-looking ball. It just needs to remain icy cool. Oh, tremendous save.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
And not cleared away properly. And knocked out of there. And making the run to the inside. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Could be a chance to break here. And the ball back with Hoffenheim now. Well, a really good run. A fine reading of the situation. Into the final 20 minutes. Real chance. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? The supporters want to see him have a go. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. Now the counter-attack looks on. Oh, that's an opportunity it is. Oh, he stopped it.
Well, I thought that would be a goal, but what a save. Great reactions.
Played over. Outrageously good piece of defending on the line. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, surely! And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Really good wide play. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Intense pressure.
Well, these fans are starting to make their way to the exits here. The game is surely beyond them now.
Nice weight on the pass. Disappointing cross and gobbled up by the keeper. Well, the keeper not thinking it through. Struggling to get it away. Winning back possession. Well, the pass not finding its target. This looks promising out wide. Will he finish? And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, this was a stern test for them, but I thought they looked a decent side today. They're going to be hard to beat.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, he was brilliant today. Every time he touched the ball, he looked like scoring. No wonder he's got a smile on his face.
Cameras trained on one man. A free-scoring performance when last we saw him. How about on this occasion? Is today the day, live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we've got what we hope will be exciting league action coming up for you. It's Hoffenheim facing Montpellier.
Well, as far as our hosts are concerned, it was a good start to the season for them. They did a lot of good things. They had a definite game.
Can he take advantage? Oh, it was a fantastic opportunity to make it 1-0 right at the start of this contest.
Oh, what a chance to open the score in there. They have to do better than that.
Maya. Just the challenge that was required. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, last time out, Derek, he was absolutely magnificent. Scored all those goals, and he was a constant threat. His movement was excellent. His awareness in the box was really good as well. And I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
And a lot to like about this attack. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Maya. Well, they know they need to stop him. Is it going to be? He can't hold on to it. Well, threat over for now.
Well, so close to seeing an early goal here. It's a great save, you have to say.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. It's a perfect challenge. He's trying to create something. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. On to Maya. To jump in front. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Well, they fancy a short one. And Hoffenheim regaining possession. What can they do from here? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Nice weight on the pass. And lining it up. The save was a good one.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today, so they have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
Read it well, cleared it well. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
Really good challenge. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Free kick awarded then by the referee. This attack looks highly promising. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And passing it through. It might be the moment to get them ahead. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top-quality save. Great anticipation. Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
And fed forwards. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Moving forward effectively. And a decent delivery. And the header just wide of the mark. Good tackle. Chance to play it in. Well, the cross came over and a real need to get rid of the ball here. Just can't seem to get out of their own half, and that's down to the pressure. Went in strongly to win the ball. And he's through here. Big chance it is. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. On to Maya. And winning it back. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And given acres of space to attack here. And the cross goes in. In position now. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
The first half here comes to an end. Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. On to Maya. Well, great read there to intercept. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. But nothing comes of it. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. On to Maya. Hoffenheim unable to hold on to the ball. Oh, breezing past him. The save was a good one. And there's the delivery. Is he able to dispatch it? Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Can he put it in? Oh, good work by the keeper. And now their turn to have the ball. Now with Maya. And danger averted. Well read. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Well, a textbook interception. Good technique displayed. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. On to Maya. Well, Hoffenheim a bit wasteful in possession. Going well. Will he play it in? The inside route looking promising. Wonderful challenge, but the chance is still on. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. And he's made headway. Well, it was so easy on the eye, that counter-attack, but no reward for them.
Yeah, it was all good until the final effort. It just shows how devastating they can be on the break, though.
Now, options are plenty. But they dealt with the threat posed. Now, counter-attacking possibilities. Can they profit from this? And still they wait for the chance. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Well, behind for another corner. Corner kick played in. And nicely parried away. And dealing with the danger.
Well, that could easily have finished the game off. But what an excellent save that was.
And that was a very fine read. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Can he get one back? And the keeper's hand does the trick. Oh, it's an own goal! A moment he would love to be able to forget. Very quick thinking there. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. This could level it, but denied by the keeper, and at this late stage of the proceedings, it could be highly significant.
Well, it could be a huge moment, Derek. So little time left now.
Can they create something from here? A real opening now. And they needed to make that moment count. They're still trailing.
Well, what a chance to draw level. Not sure they're going to get another one.
And playing it through. He might profit from here, you know. In it goes! To increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Nicely timed tackle. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, I have to say, Derek, I wasn't expecting them to win their first two games, but they've done everything right. Can they now keep it going? That's the big question.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer. And Stuart, he's thought his way throughout this match.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
The magical feeling of match day and the desire to lose yourself in the moment. That's what today is all about. A meeting of two talented sides ready to go at it in front of a Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got potentially exciting league action coming up on the menu for you. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. The visiting...
He's in with a chance. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool finish.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Scholes. Now Keane. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Space afforded him. The cross is on. Couldn't hang on to the ball. And teammates around him. Opportunity it is. Oh, how about that for a chip? Savour it. Pure brilliance.
Well, that's a cute finish. He just gets his toe underneath the ball and lifts it over the keeper. It's a good bit of skill and an excellent goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Cook in possession. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Chapman. Wonderful chance. Oh, he squandered the opportunity. He might be relieved, though, to see that the offside flag is up.
Well, the linesman's sparing his blushes here, but you have to say it was a shocking effort.
And very nicely positioned to win it back. He's beaten his man. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Chapman. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Opportunity here. And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
They've lost it. And passing it through. Trying to find the right angle of attack. Chapman. Cook. It's with Scholes. Might lead to a chance. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. And continues his run. It's a nice-looking ball. And the danger cleared. They couldn't hang on to it again. Teammates available. But they dealt with the threat posed. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. An effective challenge. Nice weight on the pass. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Cook in possession. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Real chance. Terrific block. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that! a goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, as you can see, he gets everything right here. What a skillful volley that is.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Scholes. Cook. Chapman. Oh, great play. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top quality save. Great anticipation.
And he's fired over the corner. And clears the danger. Can he take advantage? Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Kaoru Mitoma. Possession one. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Well, that's not textbook defending. Could be. And a precise challenge just when it was required. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And missing the chance.
Well, he strikes it cleanly, no doubt about that. But unfortunately, he's missed the target. He's got to score there.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. He's really dominating in attack in this game, Stuart.
Well, the keeper...
So back underway here into the second half. Very quick thinking there. Cook, very alertly winning back possession. Scholes. Making progress. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, he's...
And now can he keep calm? In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Roy Keane. Keane. Scholes. Oh, good save. Going short. Well, trying to build ahead of steam. Another corner it'll be. But he's gone short with it. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Well, they know they need to stop him. But quick thinking defensively. Scholes. The fans are shouting, shoot! Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. And time for the change now. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And they do like to press whenever they can. That's a good-looking ball. Can he put it in? And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Good bit of closing down. Cook in possession. Walker. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Another perfect position to read it.